We're going to work today on a little section from New York at Christmas. It's one of my favorite numbers in the show. Super like festive and so fun to watch the bus turn on the stage if you've been with us at Radio City and seen it in action. And yeah, we're just going to do the final kick line. So lots of kicks, get ready, stretch out those hamstrings. We're going to start in a left bevel. So just a little like bevel basic technique. You want to start with your feet totally parallel and then just turn out your supporting foot, which will be your right foot in this instance. Make sure you're really lifted nice and high on the ball of that foot. Tons of energy pulling up in your legs. And then you're going to be in a left bevel. So you want to think toe to toe and really press on top of that toe as well. So you're really like all the energy is going down into the ground and then also pull and lift you up. From here, you really want to make sure that you're nice and crossed. You should only see one calf up to the knee and then a nice cross line with your shoulders square. You're going to start with your arms straight down with tons of energy so we don't have just like a kind of lackluster way to start our movement, right? You want to be really nice and tall, energy down, chest open, shoulders back. You're going to hear Eta, 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go into a plie posture with our arms crossed on count 4. You envelop your arms, elbow, wrist, hand to come to an L position as your left leg goes into a fourth. 5 up and think this is like just a little bit open. It's not straight out. Below shoulder height on your left. Then you're going to bring your arms down into a hinged position where you're parallel on both legs. You're twisting your shoulders so your right shoulder comes front. Your left shoulders drop down and you're looking over that right shoulder. So the sequence just goes passe, extend it open, plie twist. You're then going to suck that left leg back up to stand on it to come into a right bevel this time. Your right hand goes into what we call an HOH, your hand on your hip. You want to think that your fingers are together, thumbs forward on the hip, fingers back. Your left hand is going into a splayed, like really big jazz hand so we can see the fingers over, like above your shoulder. So you don't want to make sure it's nice and really like ball and socket we call. So like your shoulder is right holding on to that position. Yeah. So we just went plie, extend it out fourth, drop it back hinge, pull it into the bevel on the right, and then you're just going to switch and drop your arms and come back to the position that you started in. Left bevel, arms straight towards the floor. The counts for that go, you'll hear 4 counts for nothing. Eta, 1, 2, 3. You'll plie on count 4, 5, plie 6, switch bevel 7, switch your bevel, drop your arms on 8. One more time, just that little sequence, and it's a little bit quick. So we go, you hear Eta, 1, 2, 3, you plie 4, 5, hinge 6, switch 7, switch 8. From there, you're going to take a step downstage, 1 with a little chest lift. So it's like you're stepping forward into the light. You do a push turn, 3 and 4. You take 2 walks upstage, right, left, 5, 6. You come into a right bevel, 7. And then you do a chin lift and put both of your hands in that HOH position on count 8. And again, that's thumbs, like you're making an L on your left hand, and then just flip them so the thumbs are forward. Yeah. Let's go over that one more time from the left bevel. You just take a step downstage, 1, and then you pivot turn on count 3 and 4 with a little like linger head. Hey. Then walk up stage 2 counts, 5, 6, bevel 7, and then add your chin and your hands on 8. So you should end up in a right bevel. Cool. Let's go back from the top. You're in a left bevel. You hear Eta, 1, 2, 3, plie 4, 5, 6, switch 7, switch 8. Step 1, step pivot 3, 4, walk 5, 6, bevel, chin. Yep. And it is pretty brisk. It's deceiving, but it is a pretty brisk number here. So you really want to be strong in your legs, find the positions, and kind of get there as quick as you can, right? So take the shortest route. Left, here we go. Left bevel. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, switch, switch, step 1, pivot 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. From there, we're going into our first series of kicks. So we do 2 different kinds of kicks as Rockettes. We do a strut kick and, of course, our eye-high kicks. The first series is all strut kicks. Kind of the dynamics of a strut kick are you're going to step on your feet together. You're then going to pull your left leg up into a passe. You then want to extend it out, slightly rotated, crossing the body, and then pull and lift the knee back into passe to come down and reverse it onto the other side. And you want to imagine, just for the dynamic of it, that there's like a little accent on the out that you're kicking. Yeah, so they're pretty controlled, but you also want to make sure there's some dynamic in it. So we just came together in our right bevel. On 8, you're going to do 3 strut kicks and then a ball change passe. So you're stepping on your right foot, pulling your left to passe. We go step 1, kick 2, step 3, kick 4, step 5, kick 6, ball change, passe. On that ball change, you really want to make sure that you're crossing behind yourself, keeping everything nice and tight, and think about pressing into the right foot onto the ground to give yourself that extra little lift, having that sense of opposition, so then you know that when you pull your knee up into that passe, you can really hold it. Hold it. We have to hold that passe through 8 and to then have a really nice strong step on 1. So, just for options here, in the show, we actually do add a look over our shoulder. So, we basically would go step together 1, you look and kick 2, you hold it there as you step 3, you look and kick 4, you hold it there as you step 5, look and kick 6, hold it there on the ball change, hold it there on the passe, 8 and you step 1. Yeah? That's an option. It's a bit more advanced, so feel free to keep your head downstage if that's a little too tricky, and you can always work on it and work up to find the stabilization to then be able to move your head in those strut kicks. So let's go back. We just came after our pivot turn. We turned around and we're in a right bevel with our hands on our hips. You're doing your step struts. We go step, strut, step, strut, step, strut, ball change, passe, reverse that whole sequence. Step, remember that your head changes on the strut if you're doing the heads. Strut, step, strut, step, strut, ball change, passe. Here, if you're doing the heads, it actually switches on the count of 1 on your step down 1. You're going to do 2 more strut kicks. One with the left, that's normal. It goes out and comes right back in through passe, comes down the leg. The second strut kick is a little bit different. You're going to pull up through a passe, extend it straight, and then put your foot down because we're going into a pivot. So you don't retract the very last one, it just comes down totally straight. Yeah. We have that sequence, 3 struts, ball change, passe. 3 struts, ball change, passe, 2 struts, the last one ends straight. Cool? Let's go and just talk it through from the top one more time. So you're in your left bevel, nice and lifted. You hear 8, 1, 2, 3, plie, 4, 5, 6, switch, 7, switch, 8, step 1, hold 2, pivot 3, and 4, walk, 5, 6, 7, hands on hips, struts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they come down. You can kind of match your arms and your leg too on that one. They come down at the same time. So you want to kind of match the movement, arms and legs both moving. Same with the struts. And the head, if you think about having everything arrive together, it just makes the movement look so much cleaner. So you want your head and your foot to be hitting that accent at the exact same time, yeah? Really, really try and be specific about where you're looking. If you focus your eyes, I find it's much easier. So find something on the right side of your space to truly look at straight side, so you aren't looking down or up. You're focused straight side and focused straight side. Cool? Let's do that one more time a little bit faster, and then we'll push forward. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, step 1, pivot 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? One thing that I want to kind of discuss, because I personally think the strut kicks are the hardest, just because there's so much happening, and the dynamic of your feet pressing into the floor and the shapes that you're making as you're doing these strut kicks are super important, right? We just want to be really clear and accurate in our technique, especially in our legs. We're in a tan tight in this, and it's all about the legs, right? So really focus as you're doing your strut kicks to make sure that your feet are truly coming together, and think about that inner ankle, inner leg connection coming up through your passe. You really want to stay connected, crossed, extended out, pulling it back in nice and high, and then think about like lifting higher on your supporting leg and the connection between your leg and your foot as you switch to the other side. So it just needs to be super clear, really, again, like just efficiency of movement and knowing that you aren't doing anything extra to get your hips there. You aren't lifting your hip to get it through passe. You aren't detaching and then coming up into passe. So it's just really nice and clean, and it makes the accent of the kick so much more spectacular. So with all that being said, let's go on a little bit. So we just went struts. We just went step, strut, step, out. You came down 5. You're going to do another pivot. 6, take a step on your left foot. 7, keep your shoulders upstage on that step, and then turn around and come to a bevel on 8. Yeah, so you just kind of do a little pivot around yourself. We're, of course, in our line doing this, so you want to make sure that you're really just moving front to back and step. So you just did your step, strut. You do your one on your left, and then you do the straight one comes down. You drop your hands, step right, step left, step left, step right. Yeah, come into bevel, right. Exactly. Cool? One more time. It's a little bit tricky in the feet. So you just did your strut on your left, comes back in, strut on your right, pivot turn right, bevel, left. Cool? From there, we're going into our eye-high kicks. So this little sequence is a single, single, double, single, single, double, and then one on the right. So put that in the brain right away. Eye-high kick technique. Again, very important that you're coming feet together, especially horizontally. You want to make sure you aren't jumping in like little fourth positions, which can be really easy to do as you're kicking that leg out. So you want to think that you're coming down directly under yourself every single time. You're brushing like a big grand bras. You're brushing your leg totally straight, and it's parallel crossing center line of your body. So you really should bring it up straight in front of your nose. And then for us at Radio City, we always are looking up to the 3rd mezzanine level at Radio City Music Hall. So you have a nice chin and chest lift, looking up, and then meeting that point of your eye with your toe and snapping it back down with your hamstring super, super fast. So it kind of hits the top and then pulls back down as fast as you can. So we start this series with our hands on our hips. We just did our pivot turn. We came down on our right foot straight, stepped 5, 6, step 7, bevel 8. You're going to jump together and attach your hands on your hips. 1. You then do your single, single, double. So it goes 1 right, left, double right, double left, 1 to the right. From there, you're just going to step back, drop your hands, and then come into a nice like open bevel. You want to think that your hips would be on the angle, your toes slightly turned out so we don't get this line of the shoe, slightly turned out, really nice leg line, but then square your shoulders off to your front and keep your arms super, super energetic down towards the floor. Yeah, so make sure that we don't let the torso rotate. You're twisting in opposition and giving that really nice line. So again for sequence, single, single, double, single, single, double, one to the right, step, open bevel. Cool? Should we try them? Really quick, just so you can kind of get used to it if you haven't done an eye-high kick before. Let's do 4 just going to 45 degrees, 4 coming up to 90, and then 4 going straight up to eye-high. You really want to think that you're brushing the floor and using the floor to get your legs off the ground. Yeah? Here we go. Hands on your hips. You're jumping together. Remember, first on the count of 1. We kick on the even counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, just 45. 5, 6, 7, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eye high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Good. Hamstrings a little warm. Good, so let's try that with the series now. Single, single, double, single, single, double, 1 right step, open bevel. Here we go. Let's take it from the 2 strut kicks. We start on our left. We go step, strut left, step, strut right, come down straight, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 with the right, left, double right. Left, right, double left, 1 right, step, bevel. Yes! How'd we do? Are we doing good? Great question, Aiden. You don't have to have your bottom leg totally straight in those eye-high kicks. So there is a slight bend. If I face the side, hopefully I won't kick my couch. You want to think that you have a slight bend in that bottom leg, but your top leg's totally straight. So really brushing through the back of the top leg. And nice pointed toe. Okay. Anybody have any questions up to this point? And then we can move on. Burning questions. I think the thing to always remember is to just try and stay calm and breathe, especially in those numbers or in those moments when you start doing all the kicks. Okay. Cool. Let's keep going. I don't see... Oh, let's go through it one time slow. Slow from the top. Let's do it. So you start in that left bevel. We'll go a little bit slower. 8, 1, 2, 3. Plie. 4, 5, 6. Bevel. 7. Switch. 8. Step 1. Step. Pivot. 3. 4. Walk. 5, 6. Bevel. 7. Heads and hands. Step. Struts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ball change. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ball change. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop the arms. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step. Single, single, double, single, single, double. 1 with the right. Step. Bevel. Cool. One thing really thinking about in those strut kicks, we want to be so clear like we were talking about. And you also want to be so clear with your counts and your accents. So one of the things we always stress in rehearsal is the passe on 8 and keeping it up the whole time. And I think something that helps me is just thinking when I'm holding that 8 and I'm thinking lifting in my knee like 1 inch higher, 8 and then really accenting the step down. So it's just so clear. Cool? Let's go on. Let's move forward. Doing great. So we just went step, bevel. From here, you're going to do a little prep. You're stepping onto that left foot. Prep your arms at your shoulders. Fingers, you want to think like you're pulling down with your triceps so your hands are close to your body and fingers are below shoulder height. We step 1. You do a big battement. Let me shift over here. You do a big battement. Your hands are going to an L. Your fingers are pointing down and out. And you want to think that you have a nice little open chest and chin. So we step on 1. Big battement. 2. Hold 3. Battement 2, 3. You step on 4. So you just kind of switch positions on there. Arms go 1. Battement 2, 3, 4. From here, think about really twisting your shoulders to hit the line. A little jazz line back. So you're over this right toe. Both knees are bent. Make sure that that knee's knocking in. And then think about twisting your shoulders so I can see this back left elbow. And my hand, sorry, so you can see, my hand is dripping down towards the floor. Yeah. Start trying to stay in the frame. So we go. You step 1, bottom on 2, hold 3. Step 4, down 5. Yes. And really think about trying to hold that leg up with your chin. It is pretty quick again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Little accent, little jazzy, super cute. From there, you're gonna think about brushing that arm that's down as you pull and twist in opposition into a passe. So you wanna think that your leg and your torso are coming and twisting opposite each other there. And it's a really cute little move where you can find the movement and hit that passe. And your arm's just dragging down, look at this way, dragging down and then extending out straight. You're here on 4, 1, 2, 3, you're here on 5. This goes 6, 7, and 8. You step into a prep and your hands push down. Your right fingers are facing forward, your left fingers are facing straight to stage left. And you just go into a little prep. We're gonna do a double pirouette. So from that twist, you take a little step, ball change, right, left. Double pirouette, straight legs, arms come to first. You then switch into that opposite jazz line. Just drop your hands down and twist your shoulders. So it's the same as this guy, but you're just twisting the opposite way. You then just pull that left leg into a bevel, square off, and then lift your right arm with the chin. Yep. So counts for that section. It's a bit syncopated. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Again, counts. And I'm marking because I might hit my couch, but go ahead and do that leg full out. Here we go. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Yes? So that's the little break between our first set of eye-high kicks and now our final set of eye-high kicks, just for your brain and the sequence. So remember, this comes after the single, single, double, single, single, double, 1 to the right, step, open, bevel. Cool? Let's mark that much from the top just for sequence, and then I'll give you the final kicks and a little ending. We'll be good to go, and then we can run it a bunch of times. So from the top, start in your left bevel, lifting up so tall. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, double right. 1, 2, 3, 4, double left. 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Yeah? Kind of. One thing I forgot to tell you, there's a 12 count thrown in the music for you. So fun. So, right after you just did, it comes in the eye-high kicks. So the single, single, double, single, single, double, and then the single right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. So you just have to count through 12 on that one. That's the step, right, step, bevel, and then keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Yeah? How are we doing? Let's try, that from the top one more time, I'm seeing. And we can try it with music after this run, just because it is really fast. So I want to count it one more time from the top, and then we'll try that much with music, and then finish it out. Any other major questions? I know, I'm excited for the move music too. No? Okay. Let's try one more time with counts, and I'll be nice and speedy because It's brisk. Here we go. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single, single, double. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Double pirouette and up. Yeah? Woo! So fun. It's fast and so fun. Let's try it with music. Are you ready? We're almost there. We're almost there. So go ahead and set up in your left bevel to start. Let me play the beginning once for you because it's like it'll just start right away. You'll hear 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, right away. So listen once. Here we go. Working. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. One more time. She's quick. So you'll hear the little trumpets like bum, 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 bum. And then you go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. Here we go. Cool. Also something to note, there's a little like slow down in the music. Right as we just do the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll hear it kind of slow down and grow to build. So you have a really nice moment to take that step. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. And then the beat kind of comes back in. So it does slow down. And I know it is fast, right? Okay, let's go ahead. But the good thing is this is going to be saved. You guys can come back and look at this, you know, a whole bunch and work on it a whole bunch. I think especially with speed, the biggest thing is just finding the movement, finding the pictures, and doing it nice and slow, and then just kind of turning on the engine and getting it faster and faster. So even if you don't get it today, that's totally fine. We never get it in the first try either. We always come into rehearsals and work so hard to make it as magical as it is, but trust me, we all think it's fast and hard too. So don't fret, just practice. Okay, hit that left bevel. Let's try. Here we go. Remember, it's pretty quick. I'm going to be running into the space. I'll try and count you in. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Ball change process. Step. Pivot turn. 5, 6. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? How'd we do? I almost ran into my other couch, but we're doing good. Dancing. So, I think the thing to remember is right when you step, just try and dance this next section. It's a step bop, cute little pose, prep into it, turn, ball change, and lift. Yeah? Cool. Let's do it one more time, that much with music, and then we will finish it out. You're so, so close. There's like just kicks and a little pose. Cool? Let's try. Woo! I'm out of breath. I hope you're sweating too. Here we go. I'll count you in. 8, 1, 2, 3. Pivot. Single, single, double. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah? Cool. Okay. We have, about 20 minutes left. I'm gonna keep the end for a little Q&A. So start racking your brains if you have anything you wanna ask. Oh, I'm glad you're melting too. I'm very sweaty, but it's so good, so nice to dance. Let's finish it. We're so close. Here we go. So we just went, after the double pirouette, we went bevel 4, chin lift, arm up, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, so easy to teach, not very easy to do. You're gonna do 12 eye high kicks in a row, just singles. So it starts to the right, 12 kicks. You jump together and bring your hands to your hips, that same HOH, thumbs forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 of the kicks. You're gonna have your hands on your hips. On the third set of 8, or the last 4 kicks, however you like to think about it, you're gonna bring your arms through a cross position. Think that your shoulders are nice and down, your arms are across, and then they extend up into a high V. Yeah, so you're reaching energy through your fingers up to the diagonal with a nice chin lift. 4 eye high kicks like that. Yes? 8 like this, 4 like that. Cool, let's just try. So we just went double pirouette, down on 3, bevel 4, chin up 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms up. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Yeah. You're actually gonna bring your arms down on 1. I cheated. Bring them down on 1. Cool? Think we're good. From here, you're just gonna do a little ball change underneath yourself. Ball change left foot, ball, change, bevel. So just go left, right, bevel. Yep, your arms are just gonna stay down. Let's see. 1, I think you actually drop your hands on the ball change. Let's try that. 2, step 3, arm up 4 with that bevel. So it's the same arm as leg, goes up. You then open, your arms are just gonna switch from side to side, elbow, wrist, hand. Really nice and extended. And you're gonna open up into an open bevel, look over your left shoulder. Think that you're lifted really nice and high, you're over that right toe. Right arm straight up to the ceiling. Again, your chin is looking straight to the side, so spot something and find something in your eyesight. And then you're gonna switch all at once. Bring your head down stage. So you're switching your legs, and the only thing that's different about the first position is that your head comes down stage rather than stage right. Yeah? So you just did your kick, you come together 1. Let's do that, and then you're going back on 2. Think about coming over that toe in the ball change. 2, step 3, arm and bevel 4, go out 5. You hold the count of 6 really long, the entire count of 6, and then you switch and everything ends really nice and sharp on count 7. And that's the end. That's the end of the combo. That's the end of the number. So you really gotta hit that final pose nice and big. You wanna be so, so strong. This way, and then everything comes together. So think about mirroring your head coming down stage, your right arm going down, your left arm hitting the final extension all in one move. Cool? After the kicks, one more time. Remember we did 12 kicks, the last 4 we did up. So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, down 1, drop your arms 2, step 3, bevel 4, open 5, hold 6, switch 7. Yeah. One more time just like that. The last 4 kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold 6, and a 7. Cool? That's the whole thing. Yay. Okay, let's talk it through from the top, and then we'll start to do some runs with music. Cool? One time a little bit slower, and as we go slow, I want you to really think about the pictures and the shapes that you're making in your arms and your legs. working as a whole in your body to achieve those pictures so they arrive at the same time. So everything gets to its lowest plie and settles into its position at the same time. It then all extends out and arrives at the same time. And then all arrives at the same time. Yeah, just to give that clarity, again, to see those lines in the music or in the movement, and to make it so easy to watch, because as we all know, this is super, super hard movement, but you never want to make it look hard. Shouldn't be like, oh, man, those girls are really, just dying up there with that movement. It looks so tricky. So I think one of those things is just to find the breath and the life in it, but still hit the lines, right? That's kind of the secret to our precision. So let's talk it through a little bit slower and just try and be really specific and clear. Here we go. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. You can mark the high kicks. Single, single, double. With the right, single, single, double. With the left, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 6 and a 7. Yeah? Good? Any major questions before we try this with music? It's definitely such a good feeling in the show when you are at the end of this kick line and finishing this number, just because it's so high energy. It's a long number with like a ton of different sections. And so the build up to this moment is so huge. And it's always just a really neat feeling because we're so far downstage on the stage, and it's just so great. Yes, this will be saved. Any dance questions I can answer before we go? Okay, let's try with music. So excited. Go ahead and set up. Left bevel. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I hope we're doing good. Sweating. Let's do one more run. Again, this will be saved. Practice. Be very particular when you practice. Go back and listen to the details of when I taught it. Also, I think watching, and if you've seen this, I think there's some videos on YouTube or on the video of the show from 2007, but just watching, mimicking, trying to repeat what you're seeing will always be so helpful to really utilize your own self-corrections to continue your progress forward as you work towards your dreams and your goals. So definitely take some time to live in this and enjoy it. And you can probably find the music through a video on YouTube too. So please, please, please practice. Tag us at the Rockettes in your videos. And let's do this one more time. And then I will answer some questions. All right, here we go. Left bevel, here we go. Woo! 8, 1, 2, 3.